What if the thing you've been praying for, a closer walk with God, a stronger faith, a peace you can actually feel, isn't hiding behind some spiritual mystery? What if it's been sitting in 4 simple habits you've walked past 100 times because they seemed too ordinary to matter? You don't need a mountaintop experience. You don't need a dramatic encounter. You need 4 things, and today, I'm giving them to you. First, silence before God. The first thing that brings you closer to God. Silence. Not silence as in absence. Silence as in stillness. We live so loud. Noise in our ears, noise in our minds, noise in our schedules, and we wonder why we can't hear Him. Psalm 46:10 doesn't say, work harder to know God. It says, be still and know that I am God. Stillness isn't wasted time. It's the doorway, because a heart that never stops moving never has room to receive. Second, honest, unfiltered prayer. The second thing, honest, unfiltered prayer. Not the polished church voice prayers we perform. The real ones, the angry ones, the confused ones, the God, I don't understand this prayers. David modeled this throughout the Psalms. Grief, doubt, frustration, all poured out to God without a filter. God isn't looking for eloquence. He's looking for honesty. And nothing closes the distance between you and Him faster than dropping the performance and just being real. Third, obedience in the small things. The third thing, obedience in the small, unseen moments, not the big public acts of faith, the small ones nobody claps for. Choosing patience when you're exhausted. Choosing integrity when no one's watching. Choosing to forgive quietly instead of holding on loudly. Luke 16:10 tells us whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much. Closeness with God isn't built in the dramatic moments. It's built in the 1,000 small choices that prove you actually trust Him. Fourth, gratitude in the waiting. The fourth thing, gratitude, even in the waiting. It's easy to feel close to God when the answer arrives, but real intimacy is built in the season before the answer. When you choose thankfulness while you're still waiting, still hoping, still unsure. Thessalonians 5:18 says to give thanks in all circumstances, not for all circumstances, but in them. Gratitude in the waiting keeps your heart soft instead of bitter, and a soft heart is exactly where God draws near. So there they are. 4 things, not complicated, not out of reach. Stillness, honest prayer, quiet obedience, and gratitude in the waiting. You don't need to wait for a spiritual breakthrough to feel close to God. You need to start today. In the silence, in the honesty, in the small obedience, in the thankful waiting. Because closeness with God was never about doing more. It was about drawing near, one ordinary faithful moment at a time.